Spring has sprung. Gotta cool off.
If that's what you want.
Spring has sprung.
Time to plunder. Orders for me.
Time for a swim.
X marks the spot. Ooh, how debonair.
Beautiful.
I'm listening.
Spring has sprung. Very well.
Aye, aye.
Time to plunder.
Careful now. Too bad, really.
Gotta cool off. I'll bury you in the sand.
If that's what you want. There, there.
Well,
Orders for me. Aye, aye. Ooh, how debonair.
very well. Spring has sprung.
X marks the spot. Careful now.
Time for a swim. Beautiful.
I'm listening. Do you need a hug? Could get used to this.
Really? Time to plunder.
Oh, how debonair.
Come and cheered. Well. Very well.
If that's what you want. There.
Gotta cool off. Tropical attack. Spring has sprung. Let's celebrate!
Hi there everyone, GuardianE here with another Camilla Emblem Clear video in Fire Emblem Heroes, and today we're going to be taking on the big bad Shadow Dragon Medeus, the Earth Dragon King. Now, Medeus is equipped with several counters to prevent common strategies that are prevalent in today's Fire Emblem Heroes, including chip damage outside of combat and Kanto are the two most notable ones. He obviously, stat-wise, has some very formidable defenses, and also has significant damage reduction built into his kit with his unique B-slot skill. As a colorless dragon, he has no distinct color disadvantage, and has freedom of movement as an infantry, and his kit blossoms when he is accompanied by dragons and clerics, both of which are in full force on this map, as you will see in just a little bit. Now, they did slap Deflect Magic on him as a seal to add to his bulk and damage reduction, particularly since he has no innate means of distant counter. So of course that does mean one weakness of his is that he's not able to handle ranged foes, although he can close the distance rather quickly. And of course he does take additional damage against Raven Tomes, and of course against Dragon effective weapons, which are going to be particularly useful on this map. So taking a look at the map as a whole, it is clearly designed as a measure against cavalry, with trenches right up front, to double down on the whole anti-Kanto tech that Medeus brings. The walls are cinched in at the very beginning, starting position to limit your maneuverability options up front. But otherwise the map is incredibly simple and straightforward. No other notable obstructions or walls or pits or defense tiles or really anything to note that's in your way between yourself and the enemy forces and vice versa. Now, surprisingly enough, there is no Cleric Cavalier that appears on this map through reinforcements. That's actually pretty fairly standard practice on these Abyssal Legendary Hero challenges to toss one at the end just to kind of throw a wrench into tactics with some annoying debuffs. But maybe they thought it would be antithetical to the whole anti-cavalry theme that they have going on here. Other things to watch out for that we'll also point out through the course of playing through the map is some warping. You have some warping shenanigans, and you do have some Tempest skills on some of the units so that they are able to close the distance a lot quicker and get an additional movement tile. So let's take a look at the Camilla team that we brought with us today to take on this Abyssal Challenge. So first up we have Tropical Beauty Camilla, Swimsuit Summer Camilla, merged at +10 with 10 Dragon Flowers, Attack Asset, Summoner Support, has Pact Blooms Plus with Attack Refine, Reposition Draconic Aura, Sparrow 3 for the A slot, Sparrow 2 for the seal, Desperation for the B slot, and Goat Flyers. Next we have Light of Nor Camilla, merged at +10, 15 Dragon Flowers, Attack and Speed assets with Summoner Support, has her Native Sangreather with Special Refine, Rescue Plus, Miracle, Attack, Speed, Push 4, Wrathful Staff, Goat Flyers, and Renewal for the seal. Here we have Spring Princess Camilla, +10, 15 Dragon Flowers, Speed asset, and Summoner Support, Ground Raven Plus, Reposition, Draconic Aura, Triangle Adept, Brash Assault 3 for the B slot, Goat Flyers, and Mystic Boost 3 for the seal. And finally we have the Fair Pirate Pair, merged at +10, 10 Dragon Flowers, Attack Asset, Mermaid Bow, Reposition, Deadeye, Attack Speed Push 4, Speed Res Far Trace 3, Defense Res Rain 3, and Attack Speed Form 3. So this is the first time that I've inherited and am running Deadeye on Pirate Hinoka and Camilla. I've always been meaning to do that, and it's absolutely not necessary for them to clear this map, but I thought it'd be very appropriate since there's so much damage reduction here. just be a nice showcase of the skill on them. So on turn 1, unfortunately, there's not a whole heck of a lot that we can do besides just set up for the following turn. So we're just going to shift up one tile at a time with all of the Camillas and let the enemy approach so we can take them on as they overextend. So plenty of reinforcements appearing, as mentioned, plenty of flying dragons, a green mage in the back as well, but we're just going to kind of fortify ourselves back here in this nook and take on the enemy reinforcements that spawned and those that approach. So we're going to use Brave Camilla to take out the green Fafnir here. We're going to use Summer Camilla to take on the blue Fafnir. Okay, there we go. We're going to use the Pirate Pair to go ahead and eliminate the red Manakete. They are going to initiate Kanto afterwards, so they can just shift back to safety, and then we're going to use Spring Camilla to reposition Summer Camilla out of the range of that red Manakete. So following turn, the Cleric makes their approach, as you would expect with Clerics, and look at that, even more Clerics appearing. Be prepared to face all manner of debuffs, such as panics, guards, stat penalties, counterattack prevention, etc., 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 etc. The Clerics and the Cleric reinforcements are all quite tanky, particularly the last two. Will have Miracle available as well as Restore Plus. The Restore Plus is going to allow them to very, very quickly get that special charge for their Miracle, especially if you have any sort of debuffs on your team that are, whether they're map-wide or cardinal direction or anything like that, they're going to use up a lot of their special charge or gain a lot of special charge by nullifying those debuffs on the attacking turns. So this is particularly worth noting that they have the Restore Plus if you're relying on any debuffing of Medeus to help take him out or slow him down or anything to that effect, including gravity effects, I should mention. So at this point, this red Manakete is a little bit too close for comfort. We are going to eliminate her with Brave Camilla here. And then again, we're just going to refortify. Reposition back, and then shift up so that we are hugging the danger zone. It is totally fine for Brave and Summer Camilla to be in the danger zone. They can tank this without any issue. And the enemy is just going to kind of shift around, and then reinforcements are going to appear. So once again, taking out the immediate threats, we'll remove the Cleric with Pirate Hinoka and Camilla here. And proc that Deadeye, first proc, excellent. We'll sit tight there even though the Kanto is available. Green Mage is right here, we're going to eliminate that Green Mage with Summer Camilla, proc the Draconic Aura to help with the damage, and then we're just going to reposition back to safety here, and let the enemy kind of approach, overextend, and open themselves up for the kill. There's that Tempest skill coming into play, where they have that additional movement range, but Spring Camilla is unfazed, of course, by that attack. And now everybody is kind of lined up, all the dragons are lined up, you have all the Clerics in the back, and that's actually really nice because with those debuffs, the Clerics have kind of preoccupied themselves by restoring each other, which does sit them a little bit further behind Medeus, which is actually quite nice. So that does allow us to take advantage of some debuffs as he makes his approach since they're preoccupied in the back. So we do want to eliminate these Manaketes, or as many as possible, so we're going to use Brave Camilla to take out the Fafnir right over here. Beautiful. We'll take out the blue Fafnir with Pirate Hinoka and Camilla as well. Proc that Kanto. We are just outside of the range of the Kanto control, so we'll shift to safety there, and we will use Summer Camilla to eliminate the red Manaketes. At this point, we just reposition off to the side out of Medeus' range, and prepare to tank the blue Manakete on this turn, as well as whatever the Clerics want to do. So as you can see, that guard effect coming into play. Thankfully, the Pirate Pair is outside of the range of that guard effect, and taking out the blue Manakete on this turn will charge that Deadeye for the following turn, which is going to be great for us since Medeus is closing in. So we're going to use Summer Camilla to eliminate the Cleric here that is making the closest approach. Again, we just want to get out of Medeus' range here, just because he does have that Glacies charged with that 61 res, even more so than that, because he has in-combat buffs as well to those defensive stats. So we're just going to reposition ourselves up and away. We're also going to take this opportunity to heal Pirate Hinoka and Camilla with Brave Camilla here, and wait for the following turn. The Clerics will attack. That is totally fine. This is going to be kind of the last stand, so we're just going to use our duo skill here. That'll give us a nice hefty buff, additional movement range as well, and also neuter the range of the clerics up above, which is great. So Pirate Hinoka and Camilla are going to be able to one-shot Medeus because that Deadeye is procced and ready, and they do some pretty hefty damage. So bam, he's done. Exact lethal damage. We're going to sit tight there. Like I said, not really necessary. You don't need the Deadeye, but I just thought it'd be nice. Thought it'd be nice to use. At this point, we're going to use Spring Camilla to whittle down the Cleric because she does have Miracle ready. And she is going to proc that Miracle. The Savage Blow is going to happen. Now we're going to use Summer Camilla to eliminate the Cleric. And now we'll bring up Brave Camilla to heal Summer Camilla. And the last Cleric is here. We're just going to go ahead and hit her up with Summer Camilla with that Draconic Aura, get the Miracle proc, so she's down to 1 HP, and now we're going to use Spring Camilla to finish her off. So there we go, that is the strategy that I employed with Camilla Emblem to clear Medeus, the Earth Dragon King. Let me know in the comments below what strategies and teams you ended up using to clear this Abyssal level challenge. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you all so much for watching and for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those skies.